What's happening, everyone? Wrapping up the week with another video, but today I'm going to do it with my own signature kombucha recipe. I call it a tropical blend. Ooh, a little fizzy. Listen to that fizz. That's awesome. Cheers, everyone. It's perfect. This kombucha brought to you by Dr. Dewey Stevens. Enough of that. So I did a thing. I wrote an article this week, a LinkedIn article. Does anyone read those articles? I don't know. Do you get any value out of them? Do you read mine? That's okay. I don't care if you do or not. I enjoy writing them, so I'm gonna keep writing them. About an amalgamation, if you will. Amalgamation. I like that word. Seldom I get a chance to use it. Of some of the requirements and guidelines by the FFIEC and my own opinion and thoughts on the matter. But really, I just kind of wanted to convey a few things. Was number one is just fostering a positive culture of information security. It's so often said, and it's easier said than done. Certainly, there are things that you can do that make your life easier, to involving everyone, talking to folks, getting to know the different departments and organizations, listening to some of their challenges so that you can provide a solution, and then in the hopes, obviously, also trying to get them involved and off of their own solutions on your challenges, their challenges, working together as a team, right? A couple other things. This is really tasty. I forgot now. I guess I'm just gonna have to start over. I know. Making sure the information security officer has the necessary authority within the organization. I talked a little bit about some separation of duties from IT, from security. There's a whole myriad of reasons why. I'm not going to digress into a bunch of reasons, but essentially it's part of that, having that a different authority. If you're under the thumb of IT, you might not be able to be as effective as possible. So having your own reporting line up to senior leadership, into the CEO, perhaps even a board committee is definitely ideal. Obviously, every organization is different and you're going to have to organize differently. And lastly, a lot of people that get into security started in IT, sort of just a natural progression, right? And so having those technical skill sets can absolutely be an advantage. Is it absolutely required? No, not at all. But it certainly can be helpful, especially when you start to get into some of the technical controls, perimeter security, and email security, endpoint security, all the securities, right? That can be very helpful. But also, I think what's often overlooked is GRC, governance, risk, and compliance. If you're going to be an information security officer, if that's your goal, ISO or CISO, getting the training and experience with GRC is an absolute must, because no one else is going to be doing the governance except for you, right? You might have an IT department or some other technical folks in security that are going to be doing cybersecurity and the technical things. They're not going to be focused on GRC. That's your job. So hopefully that came across in the article, but that's all I wanted to get across this week was just, some of my thoughts about the information security officer, their roles and responsibilities in an organization. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'm always happy to chat about it. And thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. That's really just on point. It's tangy, it's fizzy, it's a little sweet. Perfect. Later, skaters.